Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? A new crossover pass has arrived. This time for Monstercat, on contrary to our previous Gen Lock crossover pass. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, the way that I'm seeing this, if we have the same crossovers that we have on Smite, I think we might end up having a Ruby crossover as well. I mean, I'm looking at that Vorta skin. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but if Smite had it, and we're having the same crossovers that Smite has, we may even end up having the Transformers crossover pass as well. But oh well, let's get into this. I know that you guys are definitely eager to understand this event pass, so let's get into it. It's a crossover pass, it's a bit different, so it's a bit more expensive. It has 30 levels, and it costs 500 crystals. Inside of it, you'll be able to find a skin for Sky and her recolor, and also Khan and his recolor as well. These are the skins here. This will be directly just after you buy it, you'll just receive it. This will be at level 9 for Khan. This will be the level 20 unlock, which I think is actually free, but I might be wrong. And then finally, we have here the level 30 unlock, which is the last level for the GG VIP Sky. We also have some avatars here, some sprays. As you can see here, we have a Death Stamp Monstercat. We got some other avatars, a frame that will be level 25, and some other avatars and etc. Now, I'll take a look into just a second to the other skins, but right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be looking into the visuals of these skins. Now here on this patch, we actually had here a little bit of a visual showcase of how they looked like. This is how the Sky skin looks like. They actually did this little animation at the start, which is actually pretty cool, so we can take a look into the details. On contrary to her recolor, she doesn't have a mask, which actually, in my opinion, makes it look a little bit better. I like her face. It reminds me a little bit of Ying for some reason, but I might be wrong. Other than that, you know, like, I'm still struggling to understand whether or not I should show you the sound, the music, because unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure that up until what point these musics are licensed. I still haven't confirmed this, and I might end up getting a copy strike on YouTube for it. But let's try it. Let's actually try it. I'm gonna turn on the sound now, and let's give it a try.
People, you know, who have worked on this.
This is the weapon here, as you can see.
You know, the concept was originally done by Jasmine, character by Scott, weapon Adam, rigging Jisoo.
Sound to the main fire.
VFX Roland.
Couple lines that
people ask on
turn out to be my legacy, which I don't know.
Okay, let's go here. Just the first thing. Every time you're in stealth, there's a music that plays. Whether it is from the smoke bombs, whether it is from your hidden, it will have music. Your ultimate will also have music. If this ends up being, you know, a little bit annoying, then I'm guessing you're gonna have to use another skin. And if you're the allies or the enemies, you can just disable this on the options, obviously. So
is a good thing or a bad thing, but it was a blast.
on the old
on the heels.
Wanted to go here to the front.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love.
A very sci-fi kind of power armory.
Time's ticking.
Okay, so that's the ultimate. There is a bug right now where you can hear that moan in the end that belongs to the vampire, or sorry, demon Sky, doesn't matter. That is from her bomb. That's not supposed to happen, but they probably will be fixing that in the future.
Hello, Monstercat.
Base on it as it's ramping up. That's all.
Oh, and also here you have the Monstercat Death Stamp, which looks pretty good.
Fun.
Talk about a base drop, am I right?
Okay, and as you can see, there's always like an end to the music as well.
Just to let some people know too, because
I want him to use the stealth ability when nobody's speaking, so we can hear it.
There is obviously music after the ult, and I believe when she goes invisible and whatnot, that were implemented into these skins.
And here we go.
That was the impression I had. I'm not 100% on it either.
But
He's gonna do
we
the hidden.
will go into some voice lines so we can get into our next skin here. So
Or
let's
not.
check out. And again, this was voiced by Gigi McGree herself.
So I guess
Go
we'll
girl.
just hear the voice lines now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh God.
Sick.
That's going to be
so
the one that
cool.
puts Kevin's name on
That's
the map.
right. I'm the best.
Oh boy.
That's right. I'm the best.
Okay. Please don't spam in the comments. Oh yeah, I beg you. But yeah, we get to see a little bit of how her voice is gonna look like. I'm probably gonna get some gameplay out soon when BDS is up. But yeah, there you go. This is how her voice sounds. Also, little thing for anybody who doesn't know, the people who ended up voicing up these characters, these skins, are actually the artists that were mentioned on my teaser, like final Monstercat teaser event video, a crossover pass video, where I mentioned the 4 artists. I believe that this one is actually GG McGree. I think it's something like that. I'm sorry if I'm murdering the name. I'm very bad with names. But other than that, like, there are 4 different artists from Monstercat. Every single one of them actually voiced over the characters they represent, and this is one of them. This is actually the artist that did it. So pretty cool. There's music on the hidden, on both the smoke bombs and the hidden, which are just fantastic. And now let's take a look into. Yeah, there we go. I was just seeing if we had the sound of the music, but apparently not. Okay. Here is the con skin. As you can see, looks like a little bit of a cyber samurai. The wings in the back, or whatever you want to call it, are actually swords, which is extremely cool. The VFX on this is just, they look amazing. It has music on his ultimate, and I'm not entirely sure if it has it on his battle shout, but I do know that his shield is a tiny bit different. It looks like hexagons or something like that. We'll be taking a look into that in just a second. So there's not really much I need to show when it comes to sound, because it's not really that crazy. Shoots blades, sorry. These blades that he has in the front, this is what he shoots. Okay, this is his
That's so
his battle shot. Let's just see what this does on sound. Okay, so no music.
Projectiles as well.
Here's the shield.
Ooh, cool shield.
That was a close one.
Goodbye.
Recipe drop the
It's
bomb,
a great
now
way to
drop
drop
the
the
Cassie.
beat when you drop. Yeah, drop the beat, drop the Cassie off the edge.
Now you're just taunting the poor.
All right, and that's it. I mean, I don't think there's much more here to show with Khan. It's pretty simple. It has music on his ultimate. I think he's gonna show maybe some of the voice lines, so I guess we can just go into that.
Oh no! Oh no!
I am not worthy. Whoa! Whoa! It's done. It's done. Hold on. Just 1 sec. My bad. My bad.
I do believe there's actually a line where he speaks Korean as well. I saw, which I think is really cool.
Okay, that's pretty much it for the con. Obviously, the recolors are not, they don't end up showing them, but this is a splash art if you want to check it out. Oh, they actually end up showing it in a little bit of an animation here with a little tiger sort of, or zebra, more of a tiger kind of thing, with different colors and aesthetics. It looks amazing. Let's see if they show up the sky. I think they do. She ends up having the mask on this skin, which she doesn't have on the other one, as you can see there on her face. And it looks pretty good. I like it. But I still prefer the original one without the mask. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me being a weirdo here. I don't know what exactly it is, but that skin just... the other one pulls a little bit more towards that. And here is Cassie, which I'm just want to show it here at the start. And in the meantime, we're gonna go here and just see the splash art, which should be around here. Now, before I show you the skin, I want you to understand one thing. This skin will be available through Prime Gaming. Some of you may not like this, unfortunately, because it may not be available in every country, and some of you might just not have the money for it. Maybe you know, save crystals inside of the game and you want to buy it inside of the game, which is unfortunate. I'm sorry, but in fact, this is the only way to get the skin. At least if right now, I'm guessing this is going to be the only way. And here's a little tip. because the Koga skin is also going to be there, this one is going to end at May 5th. What I advise you to do is close to May 5th, maybe like May 1st, start your Prime, collect the skin, and then as soon as the Koga skin comes out, claim it as well. You only have to pay Prime for one time to get the 2 skins if you don't have it. If you never even use the trial, use the trial to get both skins at the same time. It definitely is going to help. Also, since I'm talking at this exact time, the Victor skin of Rainbow is still in the Prime, so make sure that don't let it pass too long or you're not going to get the skin. It is still in the Prime, so go get it. Now let's take a look into her visuals. And this is how she looks like really up close. She has a Monstercat as Ziggs, which is fantastic. Her weapon has holograms. She has a very casual suit, which I actually like. It's a little bit less like crazy like the other 2 skins. It's a more like modern but day-to-day realistic thing, except obviously for the holograms that is still not that advanced in technology, and also the Monstercat being thing. But other than that, she actually looks pretty normal, and actually I like the colors and everything. Okay, so let's take a look into the sounds of the abilities. Are not really that noticeable, honestly. You can just see how some of the effects look like. Her abilities and everything, her emotes and everything. She's going to use the ultimate in just a bit, but with better sound, so I want her to do that. And here are some of the explosion for the blast shot and everything. Okay, I think here's when...
That's me. Here comes the drop. You killed it. Bangin', bangin', bangin'. LOL. LOL. That would
While
be
the volume's turned up a little bit, can we hear the ultimate again before we transition to our next skin?
Go Ziggs!
Go Ziggs. I think I might be a little bit sad if somebody said sorry to me and they were like, LOL, get wrecked. But also, that's
sorry, cancel
definitely
that.
Appropriate. Yeah, sorry, cancel that.
Okay, so you get to see some of the voice lines, you get to see the ultimate, and now we're gonna go and look into the Koga one. Because why the hell not? Because he looks pretty awesome. For some reason, it reminds me a little bit of Saw. Some people were talking about it looks like an Easter, sort of a cyberpunk kind of thing. I don't know. The aesthetic on this skin is actually pretty awesome. I would love to see much more of these skins in the future, because these don't look actually that hard to create, and they look different. Like it has a different thing to it, and it just looks amazing. I love everything they did with this skin. Now let's take a look at gameplay for it, shall we? So as for voice lines, I'm gonna be straight up honest. It's pretty standard. Like it's not even that crazy. Also they're showing here the wall climb that it can go further high up. You get to hear also some of the sound effects. I'm actually gonna stop it here just because there's something over there that... Okay, so here I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna put this in slow motion, take off the sound, and I actually want to see the effects that it does here. Look at when it hits the walls, those slash effects. It actually looks like, initially I thought it was actually letters, but that is awesome. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, and then he also has the mask on these skewers. So for skewer spammers, you're gonna have a mask showing up for you all the time. Let's see if he does some voice lines here now. Okay, here we go.
Sick. I'm the boss. Simple as that. All right. You got this on lock. All done. Oh, sorry about.
All right, as I'm gonna be straight up honest. It doesn't look like that crazy. It looks, you know, the voice lines are pretty standard. They're okay, you know, but I think the skin itself speaks for itself like really well. Now, if I already mentioned this before or not, these two skins will also be coming into the game from the trailer of the Betty La Bomba. If you haven't seen the video for Betty La Bomba, I already uploaded it, so go make sure that you go and check it out. They are both going to be in the game. This one will be in the trials of this next patch, the Trials of the Realm, and this one will be a rotating skin on the bounty store. So we're going to have skins in chests, which is, for example, this Pandemonium skin that I'm going to be looking into in just a bit for 7. We're going to have Prime skins, we're going to have Bounty store skins, and we're going to have Trials of the Realm skins. We're also going to have DLC, so there's a ton of content this time. It may not, may not please to everyone, but there's at least a little bit for every single person. So, yes, this skin, the yellow skin, will be on the bounty store, just rotating, and this one will be on the trials, so make sure you check this out. And then we have the Pandemonium 7. If you don't know what the Pandemonium is, it's also related to the Vatu skin that we have, where he, like, his voice is all gruesome and everything. It's really crazy.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna lie, this skin, they actually excelled. Like, this is insane. You can hear, like, bones cracking, like the joints cracking, and like weird, like noises like that when he actually does abilities, and it's insane. His chain, his hook is actually a spine, and his cape that he has is actually like bat wings. Like, you can see the hands, the bones, and the arms. Like, those are actually his fingers just lining up and then sewing in there. As you can see, it's like hands. It's insane. His body is divided in half. It's just crazy. All right, and here we're gonna be able to see it in first person. I'm gonna actually put some sound because, like, there's sounds for everything, even changing the mode.
Anniversary.
You see the little souls just getting out there. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Every time he changes the mode, there's like, it's like this weird, disgusting sound. It looks like knuckles breaking or cracking. Like, oh. His dash as well, and you can see there. And this is the hook. It's a spine, bro.
Your underworld. Was that a? Were those bones?
Even Nico was surprised with this. His little bombs are weird, like green blocks. I'm guessing like related to the theme that he has.
You ever witnessed something like me? You are deadly. Yes.
That's insane. All right, some people were saying that, that he reminds a little bit of the Devil Grok kind of thing, the Crimson, I think that's it. Brimstone's Grok, I think. And that it reminds them a little bit of that, but I'm gonna be honest, this skin, just like the sound effects and everything, is fantastic. It really suits 7 really well, everything they did, and it's insane. I think the only thing that it's like bothering me a little bit is his bombs, like being just green blocks. I think it's weird. Like, even having little souls when you shoot is just fantastic. It looks amazing. I really love the skin. Now, it couldn't be cosmetics without just, by just talking about skins and sprays and shit. We also have to talk about map reworks. That's right. There's been a map rework, and you've probably already seen it through when I'm going here scrolling back and forth, which it's good and bad. I'm putting my 2 cents on this matter right now, and I don't like one thing that we'll be taking a look into it, and I want to know your opinions on this so I can, send this feedback over through the AOC. All right, so the map has been completely reworked. It no longer has the crystals on the side, so people are no longer going to be falling off the map because of that. But they did remove some rails here on this side. Both the rails here that was protecting this area and the rails outside, so people can actually jump out of the map, be pushed out of the map a lot easier. So be careful. But it also makes the map extremely open in the middle. Anybody who's in the middle, if somebody's not shooting them from these 2 rooms, this area and this area are extremely open. It's insane. I am not even joking. There's no trees anymore. There's no nothing. There's no cover. Literally nothing. Everything is open. They removed the skybox, which means you can actually fly or just dash over this area here on both sides, obviously, which is insane. The visual rework, however, part of it, it's fantastic. They even ended up changing the spawn of this side. The spawn inside actually looks a little bit like the one on this side here. Looks a little bit more similar now, but we're gonna go through it because why not? And here it is. There's actually a video on it, so let's go into it. Unless I already pass it, probably did. Because Twitch, you know, tells me that it's there, but it's not there. Weird stuff. Okay, here we go. So this is the side. This side, as you obviously already know. And this is how it actually looks from outside. The surrounding of the map is actually looking a little bit better. This looks a little bit more bright colors now, which is actually very cool to see. The middle of the map has these bright pillars. They said that it's a little bit to also give more of a signal to this is the point kind of thing. They removed the crystals obviously on the sides, and now they're going to be showing it inside of the spawn here, as you can see. And this is the inside of the spawn. As you can see, it's no longer like this weird cave. It's like this. It has the stairs and like a window to the back, just like everything else. Later on, they end up showing it like through gameplay of the characters and etc. how the map looks like. And as you can see, for example, here, we get to see the crystals no longer there, and there's just like a pathway. But there's more than that. For example, from this area, if you want to go up here, because this just ends there, there's actually a portal, and you'll just teleport over here. I don't know if any of the gameplays I showed you guys actually had that. I'm pretty sure that maybe like with Betty, when they were showing Betty, they ended up doing that. Oh, this is also the DLC mount that I was talking about. If you guys want, it looks like a little bit of the latest T-Rex mount that comes from Ram Royale. But I think they're going to show it here. He's probably going to go here on the side. And all right, I'm just going to pause it here just to make sure. Oh, actually, no, he's going to go down and he's going to go look back. And you see there the portal. On both sides, we're going to have this portal that will just spawn you up there. And I'm guessing he's going to go... Oh, no, this is the part where he goes with his ultimate and etc. So we don't get to actually see him using the portal. But using the portal basically just puts you back into this platform. So there you go. Now you see it. But again, like I said, this railway here is no longer there. And the one on the outside is no longer there. So Makoa's pushing you out. Bomb King's pushing you out. Ash is pushing you out. Khan grabbing you, just literally throwing it off the map. This is going to happen a lot more. Be careful. But in compensation to that, at least this area up there, now we can go above it, which is fantastic. All right, but this is pretty much it when it comes to customizations. Unfortunately, there's no gold skins, but we do have some more Dan the Pro's avatars that look fantastic. Really good work that Dan did here. And also, we're going to have some sort of like, these are going to be event rewards a little bit. On Easter, we're going to have this avatar. I'm guessing that we're going to have to play some games to get it. And then we're also going to have Ramadan's avatar as well. And then a spray for 5 years of Paladins. I'm guessing that when the time comes, they'll tell us how exactly we're going to be able to do it. But other than that, this is pretty much it. As for DLC, if you're wondering what the price is, I'm guessing it's going to be $15, and usually it brings some crystals with it. As for the rest, I think I pretty much covered everything. We got some other sprays, obviously, but you can check this out on the patch notes. They're nothing like crazy thing. Like we have a laugh emote on the Trials of the Realm for Shaolin. But yeah, other than that, this is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, these are some of the emotes and MVP poses for Betty La Bomba, and here are the skins. They didn't actually show us this in game. We just got to see the splash arts. But I do have one thing to say. The golden skin of Betty La Bomba, it kind of saddens me on one thing. Her weapon is not as gold as I thought it would be. It just looks black and with a little bit of like some crystal patterns of gold. That's it, of yellow. But other than that, the skin looks amazing. I definitely really want to see how it looks like. I know that her ultimate apparently changes colors with their skin, so that is pretty fantastic. All right, but this is pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be covering up with balance changes and bug fixes on the next video, so make sure you don't miss that one as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.